point.
95.7 The Hog.
95.7 The Hog, Daytona's rock station. Riggs, Steve, the Morning Hog. Hey, Steve, it's Friday. You know what's happening tonight over there at the Hard Rock Hotel, Daytona Beach?
As a matter of fact, I sure do.
It's a new installment of the Rock the Beach tribute series, and Steve knows. It's Crossfire Hurricane taking the stage, doling out the Rolling Stones classics. And the dude on the mic, there's our friend Nicky.
All right. Hell yeah.
Whoa. Don't peak too early, bro. You got to save some energy for tonight.
All right. I'm always ready, baby. Ready to bring 100% every time. No problem.
Listen to that. Bringing the Stones classics tonight on the beautiful Wave Terrace, Hard Rock Hotel, Daytona Beach. By the way, Nicky knows this. You can still get tickets, right? You can go to Eventbrite.com or HardRockHotelDaytonaBeach.com. Get one of those tables, Steve. You know, the ones that get the bottle service, right?
Oh, I know.
Get a bucket of drinks, and you don't have to share. Well,
Hey,
share.
you're going to do it right.
That's right.
Now, for people who have not experienced a Crossfire Hurricane show before, tell them what they're getting.
Man, look, we might not be the Rolling Stones, but we're the next best thing you can possibly get to it. I mean, we bring it 100% every time. We've always had a successful show. It's always a great time. So I'd say, like you said, get your tickets now, because last time it was a sold-out show before the weather had to shut us down. But this time we're ready to go, baby.
Yeah, that's right. The irony in the name is that the last time that Crossfire Hurricane was scheduled to play out there,
There's a hurricane.
a hurricane is still
Right?
Irony, huh?
So we'll do everything we can to make sure the clouds stay the hell away tonight. And
Right?
now, look, when you've been doing this for a minute and taking on these Stones classics, I mean, there's a certain reverence that goes with playing these tunes. But man, when you start digging into the Stones catalog, and I worked at a record store for like 12 years, dude, and I remember going through and going, oh my God, how many freaking hits does this band have? Right?
Never ends, brother.
Right? So you got to cobble together a set list, I'm guessing. But is it a tough sell sometimes for you to try to figure out what are we going to cram in here to 60 or 90 minutes?
Absolutely. I mean, there's I mean, my God, man, like you said, there's so many of them, and there's so many good ones. That's the thing too, you know. So of course you got your classics that, you know, people expect to hear. So that's the ones you definitely, you know, you want to keep those in there. And then sometimes we just pull the rabbit out of a hat. You know, sometimes they have those ones that really don't get as much recognition, but are actually still really darn good songs, and they're really good to play live, and they get the crowd going. So, you know, we just try to get a good mixture as best we can. And like I said, there's so many, man. It's always like a kind of a new set, even though it's, you know, it's old songs, but there's always, you know, one or two we throw in there that are different from the last show and the show before, you know.
You know, I wonder how you get into this, because obviously you're a musician, you have your own gig. By the way, Nicky, tell everybody how they can track you down. So your social media follow is a great one, and you've got your own fresh music and everything. So pimp it a little bit. Tell everybody how they can track you down.
Absolutely, thank you. I'm usually mostly on Instagram is where I'm mostly active. So you can catch me there at Nicky. That's Nicky with a Y _Phenom. So Nicky _Phenom is my Instagram, and that's where I'm usually most active, and you can catch all my latest and updated information about what I'm up to.
Yeah, now, were you like, was there ever a consideration where you were just going to start a Whitesnake tribute band by any chance? I know that, you know. No?
Man, I really wish I could do them all, man. I really do. But yeah, right now I'm working on I'm putting together a 90s project.
Yeah.
That I want to do. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm waiting to see what happens after the show. And I got a lot of things going on. As you guys know, I'm doing my own solo projects. I'm also in another band called Demolition Amore. We're releasing some new music coming up soon there too. So I try to stay busy, man, and just, you know, dabble in this, dabble in that. But I love music, and I love singing. I love performing more than anything else. So I just want to stay busy.
I feel like I'm comfortable. By the way, Steve, Nicky's a friend of the show. He follows, listens to the show. He hears what we do. So I feel like he knows us. So I feel like I can share this now.
Okay.
I got to see the Stones one time in the Steel Wheels tour, right?
Oh, okay.
They were playing at Georgia Tech football stadium in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
And it was a cool fall night. And I went, I had field level seats, so I'm down in on the field, but I'm basically at one end zone. And the bathrooms are at the other end zone. So they're at least 110 yards away. And I had a 64-ounce trash brew of some kind, and I had to go bad. Now, the way they aligned these rows, where there were 80 seats in a row and no aisle. So I had to shuffle past 40 people. And I was like, it's not happening. And so I took that 64-ounce empty cup and filled it back up.
Oh, yeah?
And
Free
because
refill?
it was cold, I was outed by the steam rising from below the seat
Oh, my
level.
goodness.
What are you, farting down there or something, sir?
So, Nicky, when you're performing tonight, you're belting out the Stones classics, I want you to think about that just for a second.
Yeah.
I sure will. Hey, rock and roll, baby. That's my man right there. Dude, hey, do what you got to do, man.
I don't want to miss a song, you know? They might have played one hit to the body, and I want to hear that tune, you know?
You got to accept the peace team.
I'm super psyched about it. I'm super psyched to see you tonight, man. Finally, Crossfire Hurricane is taking the stage on the Wave Terrace tonight, and you can see Nicky and the band. And get your tickets at Eventbrite.com, HardRock Hotel DaytonaBeach.com. All right, go on vocal rest now. Go clam up for a few, and we'll see you soon, brother. Looking forward to it tonight.
You know it, brother. Hey, 95.7 The Hog, baby.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.